in 2022 and you're grown, okay? And you're still asking a woman her body.
If you say something a female don't like or question something they do, they're going to hit you with shaming tactics. Who hurt you? As a man, while you're arguing with a woman, you must be gay. Go ask your mother. Things of that nature. In order for you to know where you're going with somebody, you need to know where they've been. And a female who have slept with a lot of men don't make good sound decisions. And you don't want to attach yourself to that female. In today's time, they have tricked most females into believing that sleeping with a lot of men is empowering. Well, empower yourself, sis. Let me know how empowered you are by letting me know how many men you have slept with. My first girlfriend, we spent 5 years together. When we first met, I had nobody. She told me she had 2. 3 years into the relationship, she told me she lied and she really had 8. And guess what she did? Cheated with her ex-boyfriend and slept with other multiple men. A promiscuous female is going to stay promiscuous.
Don't get me wrong, I can cook, but I hate when guys ask you, can you cook? Because can you build a house?
He asked you if you had a basic life skill. You asked him if he could build an entire house. Oh, you want that man to be an electrician, plumber, the septic guy, a mason, a roofer, a whole team of people who lay foundations for houses. You want him to be the guy to lay the pour the concrete. There's a whole teams of people who put the insulation in houses. They come in, put the insulation in and leave. You want him to do the landscaping. You know how many moving parts it takes to build a place of dwelling, a painter, everything. These are all separate professions that people make whole $100,000 a year livings off of. He asked you if you could cook. I was right. They don't have a clue. They don't have a clue. I've realized it, bro. Most women don't know what it takes to constantly thrive out here in the real world.
Women are attracted to dominant men. Evolution, biology, all that. When she gets a man, she then goes about trying to make him less masculine. Again, more evolution and biology stuff. She needs him to focus all that magical masculinity on her and at least her hypothetical offspring. Now, this has been going on since the beginning of time, but in 2022, of course, it is greatly magnified so that the average woman is left with the unicorn idea of a man that is still very attractive from a masculine standpoint, while also possess some sort of feminine traits that make him also a kind of a girlfriend, a unicorn. So for men, of course, if you're in a long-term exclusive relationship, be a good man. That doesn't need explained. But we must maintain our masculine frame. She was attracted to you to begin with. Why should you need to change? And no, we're not talking about basic maturity over time, but why should you be less masculine now that you're in a relationship? Whether it's a first date or a 5th anniversary, especially if it's a first date or early on, if she begins to tell you how you could be a better man, if she begins to tell you how you could do this or that better, run, Forrest, run. That's a controller. And the perverse irony, of course, is she will not be happy with the end result that she created. Maintain your masculine frame.
It's mediocre dick. It's not worth it anyways. Yeah.
What truly are y'all good for? Y'all aren't even building. Y'all aren't going to war. All y'all do is wear dangly earrings and paint your nails.
Did y'all catch that statement that Drew just co-signed on her own show? I'll run it back for you, and I quote, "What are men good for? They don't build, they don't go to war. All they do is wear dangly earrings and paint their nails." Now, what's so crazy about her co-signing this statement on her own show is that, ladies, you sound exactly like the men you claim to hate so much. Drew, if a man made this statement, you'd make a video about how evil he is, about how he needs to be deplatformed. But since your girlfriend made the statement, you think it's funny and you're cool with it. It's up on TikTok, you're laughing at it. Drew, you know that most of your male fans are feminine men, right? I don't think you'd argue with this statement. So are you so compelled to shit on men that you've went from shitting on men who hate you to now shitting on the men who are your fans? What happened to the progressiveness? What happened to the inclusivity, ladies? What do you want us to do? You want us to take out the earrings, wipe the nail polish off, and go storm the beaches of Normandy again? See, on a long form podcast, you can't cut up all the clips enough. You can't pick and choose what you say enough. The real you slips out like it just did right here. So why do you sound exactly like the men you claim to hate so much, ladies? Maybe because that's the real you.
Having female friends made me realize that women are absolute savages. So I'm talking to one of my homegirls, and she tells me the story about a dude who has a whole crush on her. From the way she made it sound, this boy was in love. On the other hand, she didn't like this dude at all. In her own words, she just liked the attention that he gave. But what she didn't like, though, was the fact that other girls were interested in it. So she ended up concocting this entire scheme and told me it casually, like she's not a fucking supervillain. She said she started dating this man for about a month. Made him post her all over his social media, so this man systematically lost all his hoes. And then when this man was completely holeless, she dumped his ass on the spot. This girl really Thanos snapped this dude's entire rotation. Not only did my boy get his heart broken, but now he gotta start from ground zero. And that sounds like a damn tragedy to me. Go ahead, buy a hoodie. Stay toxic.
Hey, babe.
Yeah, babe.
Did you have a chance to take the garbage out yet?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was just asking.
I was just answering.
Why are you being like this right now?
On days. You don't want to kiss the ground that I walk on. You don't want to give me money.
If you're talking to a guy that claims to be interested in dating you and you say something like, oh, I'm going to get my nails done or my hair, I'm going to the mall, and he does not offer to send you money to contribute to that, you need to block him. And you need to block.
There's guys out there who want you, right? But won't spend $100 on you.
Y'all done got too damn comfortable. Do you know how embarrassing that looks on you being a woman? Fellas, please peep the red flags before y'all start talking to females like this. If she said any of this shit that was said in this video, cut her off. If she don't know how to chill at home and always going out, cut her off. If you have to always spend money on her every time you're around her, cut her off. Then women like this wonder why they get dolled out and played with. And these are the same type of women who shame men for men using women for sex. So now I guess it's okay for men to get used for their money, but it's not okay for women to get used for sex. It's the same thing. This shit should be so embarrassing to y'all. Y'all make yourselves look like desperate women who can't get it on their own. Bro, did y'all hear what they said? Especially the second and the third girl. Instantly, y'all getting cut off. Peep these red flags, man. Do not settle for less. You can always find better.
Alright, bro said, I seen my girl DM. Been on my best behavior ever since. These guys on her head. Bro, I've seen threes with they DMs full, bro. Don't let that intimidate you. Every girl gets guys, bro. I'm telling you. Like, bro, I've literally seen threes with they DMs full, bro. Most of the time, they options just want to crank, bro. I'm telling you, they just want to smash, bro. And most of the time, they know that their options just want to hit. That's why she's with you. Don't let it intimidate you.
Definitely way more good women than there is good men.
Thank you.
I agree.
How would you know? Where is the statistics backing this up? Because I can give you a fact. I can give you a stone cold fact. And all the women on TikTok would agree with me. All of them. And the fact is, majority of men are invisible. So it's not there's more women that are better than men or work better than men or better hearted than men. Those women don't even know half of the men. More than half of the men. 80% of the men. 90% of the men. The men they like aren't good to them. The men they like are misogynist or, you know, super alpha or toxic masculinity, whatever BS they made up. But the other 80, 90% invisible. Don't know them, don't want to know them, don't know the characteristics, don't care to know them. So when you say a statement like this, you need stats, you need facts. Because, matter of fact, ladies, if you're watching this, what percentage of men would you consider attractive? Drop it in the comments.